Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to close a Shopify store and cancel your Shopify subscription or account. So first things first, you're going to want to make sure you are logged into your Shopify dashboard on the homepage in the Shopify admin. Next, you're going to navigate over here to the bottom left-hand corner and click on Settings. That will take you to this page here outlining your store details. Then you're going to go over to Plan. Now, this Shopify store is on a development plan, so it's a custom plan for Shopify affiliates, developers, but it should show your plan offering that you have, whether it be basic, advanced, or whatever Shopify plan that you currently have. That will show up here, as well as the additional add-ons or customizations will show up, right there. Then you'll have your next billing date and your payment method. Now, to actually close your store, all you have to do is go ahead and click here on this red button here. As you can see, you also have the opportunity to change a plan. So maybe if you wanted to downgrade a plan, you also have that opportunity here in this menu as well under your plan settings and plan details if you do want to go about changing it. But if you're just here to close, deactivate, we're going to click on the deactivate store button. Then that will open this menu here where you can deactivate your Shopify store. You can cancel a subscription and deactivate the store. So as you can see here, this is, deactivate your store and cancel your subscription to the development plan or whatever basic plan or whatever Shopify plan that you have. That will show up here. We're going to go ahead and click that button here. Then it brings up this next menu here called, cancel subscription and deactivate store. So before you go, review these steps to take before closing your store to make sure you don't lose any important data or receive unexpected charges. So this is important to make sure that you export any customer data, any sales data, or any kind of financial data from your store that you wouldn't no longer have access to. So say if you're migrating maybe to another e-commerce platform, that's something else to make sure that you want to export that data and make sure that you save that so that you have access to that if you need it. Next thing, of course, you can contact their Shopify support if you need extra help. And they also ask you, what is the main reason you're closing this store? So, please select. So they give you a few different options here to select just to give, Shopify an idea like, hey, I'm switching to another platform. I'm closing the business, not making enough sales, don't have time to run the Shopify store. I'm finding Shopify to be too expensive, testing Shopify out, struggling to get it up and running, or you plan to still use Shopify, work on a different store, maybe a multiple stores. So there's a variety of different reasons you could select here as to why you're closing the store. But we're going to go ahead and just go with other reasons. So if you do select that, then you can also specify maybe more specific details as to why you're canceling your store, why you no longer want to use Shopify. Really just helps them out as far as getting a better idea of why customers might be leaving. So you go ahead and select any of the options here. Let's just say we're not making enough sales. Oh, and what's been most difficult in making no sales? What platform are you switching to? Maybe a less expensive alternative, something like that. So you go ahead and select that here. And then once you've selected the option and the reason why you're closing the store, you just go ahead and click continue. Then after that, they're going to ask you to enter in your password to deactivate the store since you'll no longer have access to the Shopify admin, as well as that sales data, reports, product, customer information. Once again, if you do want to give it another try, they do retain the information so that you can build your store back up. If you want to, pause for a while, you can deactivate it. They will save that information, then you can go back up and running, but you won't have access to that while you no longer in that Shopify subscription. So it's important that if you are migrating to another platform or you just want to have that data for yourself, then make sure you export that before you cancel your Shopify subscription. So we're going to go ahead and enter the password here. And then after you enter your password, we're just going to go ahead and click on deactivate now. And then wait for it to load, and that will currently deactivate the Shopify store. And as you can see here, your store is deactivated. So thank you for using Shopify. And this is the page that you will see for your Shopify admin if you try to go and log into your Shopify account or your previous Shopify store. It will save the data there. It's important also to note, your store information will be stored for 2 years. So you do have 2 years to go ahead and take Shopify up on that offer here to start selling again, so that you have all your same store information, your store details, all that work that you put into maybe the web design or anything with your products or anything that you have in your Shopify store. As far as what information is available, they do also have, the Shopify privacy policy, so you can read into that if you want to. But your store information will be saved for 2 years, so you do have that extra buffer time zone period if you do want to deactivate, pause for a little bit, and then come back to your Shopify store. And of course, on this page as well, you can choose to reopen your Shopify store if you want to start selling again, but you will need to pick a plan, although they do have some discounts as well. So we're going to click here. So as you can see here, if you're ready to pick up right where you left off, then the Shopify does offer a limited time discount. Of course, this is accurate as of the making of today's video. This pricing is subject to change and may not currently be an offer that they're offering you, but when you go through this process, you may or may not see this, but it is a good discount if it's available to take advantage of, because they do offer you quite a steep discount on their yearly, their 2-year, and even up to 3 years. If you do plan to come back to Shopify, or if you want to, hey, you canceled, but hey, you want to come back now, they do at least offer a good, discount to keep you as a customer. Much bigger discounts if you're doing like yearly, 2-year, 3-year, or even the monthly is just the regular plan. So if you want to save money, then they have their annual plans available, as well as like a starter plan, which is a newer plan if you just want to go down to that $5 a month range as well. That's another option that you have to start selling just on social media and messaging. So that's a cheaper plan if you're looking to downgrade as well. You also have that option. Maybe if you're going from one of these more expensive plans like the basic, Shopify, or advanced, then you can go down to the starter plan. So you have that option as well to downgrade your Shopify account. And of course, if you have any other questions, you can contact Shopify. Then next as well on this page, you can view your past bills. So you can view and download all your past bills without having to reopen your store. We're going to go ahead and click on that here. As you can see, this is just a test store just to show you for this tutorial. There's no bills in here, but you can see if you do have them, you can filter them as well, like by the bill total, the date. You can sort by paid, opened, failed, processing, and refunded. So, if you have any information about refunds, or if you want to contact Shopify, you can contact them as well if you have any problems here with any billing history. You can also export that information as well, without having to open up a new Shopify store or without having to reopen your Shopify store. You have that option as well. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful, of course, for canceling and closing your Shopify store. In case you want to just move on from Shopify, or if you want to pause and come back later, if you found this video helpful, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.